Today, guys, I want to talk about why women ignore you. And we could be talking about text messaging. We could be talking about in person when you're around her. Say you find a woman attractive somewhere at a grocery store, one of the workers there, and every time you kind of get near her, she just literally purposely ignores you. So let's start with text messages. All right, if she's ignoring your text messages, the simple truth is there's nothing there exciting for her to want to respond. In other words, she's just not feeling attraction for you, okay? I'm not saying it's the end of the world. I'm not saying you can't rebuild attraction with her and go in there and roll your sleeves up, get to work, and have her see a different side of you. What I'm saying is that right now, there's no attraction. And a lot of guys will continue to push harder in this scenario when in reality that will do the opposite effect of what you want. Have you guys ever heard the saying, it's hard to turn a ship around? So you can go back in there and try to build attraction, but like that saying is, it's hard to turn a ship around. A lot of times it's really hard because it just, all the energy, all the effort that's going to be put into that, and to have a little percentage success rate in that outcome, it's usually not worth it in a lot of cases unless she's just incredible, right? And you really think that it's feasible to go back in there and build attraction, right? But a lot of times, it's just going to be not worth your time. So I suggest really just starting to attract another woman, because in that case, you're going to spend so much energy and get one-itis and to get focused on one woman, right? And meanwhile, if you were actually not under her love spell, you would find that there are like 30 more women right behind her waiting to meet you, all right? So that's my viewpoint on that. So really, you can build attraction. Should you? A lot of times no, but there's always that exception. I'll never say it's impossible. I'll never say it's never worth it. I'm just saying that statistically, in my world, what I've seen, I don't think it's usually worth it. So really, it gets you into that abundant mindset where you're not so focused on one woman. You're not so afraid of being rejected by one woman. And look, guys, this happens to the best of us, all right? All of us successful guys can raise all of our hands that this has happened to us at some point. And you just have to admit, it's part of the game. This is the hardest part. A lot of guys give up in this phase when she ignores them and they don't realize they're just on the verge of success. They're just on the verge of seeing breakthrough and finally being able to attract the woman of their dreams, okay? So whether you want to get married, whether you want a long-term relationship, this will work for you. Build attraction, stimulate emotions. And instead of trying to fix something that's already broken, we just start something new, okay? There's hope. There's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to get discouraged. Start new. Pick a different scenery. Pick a different venue. Pick a different park to walk out. Try something new. The worst thing we can do is just sit there and ruminate on the one woman who's a jerk. The one woman who's self-absorbed and doesn't even pay attention to you, okay? There's so many good women out there, and for you to just get discouraged over that, it's not worth it. And the same goes for in person. If she's ignoring you in person, guys, the best thing to do is to back off. If you're in a venue, instead of, you locking onto her and trying to be funny and going overboard, trying to just get her attention again, right? She's actively ignoring you, right? You've already pursued her. Pull your attention away from her, pursue other women. Sometimes you'll find that she will see that and she'll come after you, okay? So it's social value. It is survival of the fittest. It is female pre-selection. If she sees you with other women that are attractive, she sees that you are being pre-selected. The worst thing you can do is go over there, try to talk to her, try to compliment her. So you definitely don't want to do that. So the moral of the story, the summary of this entire lesson is basically, don't get stuck on the one woman who is ignoring you through texting or in person. Most of the time, you're going to want to start fresh on somebody new. Just stop pursuing her. You know deep down that's what you're supposed to do. Now do it. So thank you guys for watching this video today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the link below me. That will take you right to my website where you can get one-on-one coaching with me. You guys have a great day. Be empowered.